5 biggest winners and losers from the WNBA offseason so far. Not every chip has fallen yet in WNBA free agency, but many of the biggest names have found their new homes ahead of the 2025 WNBA season. With most of the dust settled, it's time to assess how various teams did this offseason. Who got better? Who got worse? Here are the 5 biggest winners and losers so far from the WNBA offseason. Winner: Indiana Fever. As I wrote earlier this month, the Indiana Fever are using this offseason as a chance to go all in around the Caitlin Clark-Aaliyah Boston duo. The team added Natasha Howard, DeWanna Bonner and Sophie Cunningham, providing a huge influx of talent. Sure, there are fit-related questions. Starting Boston Howard Bonner in the frontcourt isn't ideal from a spacing perspective, but Howard and Bonner's positional versatility means they can move up a position when Boston goes to the bench, with Cunningham coming in to stretch the floor. Head coach Stephanie White will have some decisions to make about the lineup, but overall the team looks significantly improved from last season. Nalissa Smith was a talented young player, but she didn't really fit what the team needed at the 4. Erica Wheeler's loss is probably the biggest issue, but with Clark and Mitchell in the backcourt, Wheeler just didn't fit into the future plans here. Sydney Colson is a solid replacement as the backup point guard, though it's likely that Indiana will try to have one of Clark or Mitchell on the floor as much as possible, limiting the need for Colson minutes. Overall, the Fever are significantly closer to title contenders now than they were before. It was a good off-season in Indiana. Lose Las Vegas Aces. Yes, the Aces added one of the league's top scorers in Jewel Lloyd, but it came at the expense of losing Kelsey Plum, who was a perfect fit in this Vegas system. There's a chance that we look back on this move a year from now and see it as a huge success. If Plum was set on leaving, Vegas wasn't getting a player better than Lloyd back. The concern is just that we don't know how Lloyd will scale down into a smaller role. She played very well when she shared the floor with Breanna Stewart in Seattle, but can she get back to that level of efficiency after 3 consecutive years shooting under 40% from the floor? Because Vegas doesn't need Lloyd to go out there and put up 25 points per game. In 2023, she led the WNBA in scoring, but shot just 37% from the floor. Vegas needs a version of Lloyd that the team is just hoping exists still.